Hey, Sonata Arctica fan 66 here, and I'm going to give you the rundown of my thoughts on which Sonata Arctica album is the best. No, this does not include their live albums like Songs in Silence and For the Sake of Revenge, or their EP albums including Successor, Takatavi, and Orientation. They're all great albums, but not today's discussion. Now, I know all Sonata Arctica's albums are great, and it wasn't easy to decide. If you disagree with my list, then say so in the comment area. Well, enough of that, let's get started. Number 5, Days of Grays. Their most recent album, released in 2009, Days of Grays is my number 5. It's a great album, and my respect for it has grown considerably since I saw these guys live in Philadelphia. They played lots of songs from here. This album is slower than their previous, but Flag in the Ground shows they can still play fast. The Last Amazing Grays is another great, showing their ability to make slowish songs, but still have that Sonata Arctica twist on them. Death Aura is another awesome combination of fast and slow, showing their versatility. All in all, it's good, but they've done better. Number 4, Reckoning Night and Unia. It was too hard to decide between these two. I like Reckoning Night, which was released in 2005, because it contains fast songs, but I don't listen to as many as I do on Unia. Reckoning Night was the turning point album, in my opinion. They began to experiment with the slower songs more than on any of their previous albums. They had songs like Shamandalai and Reckoning Day, Reckoning Night. Just examples of this. But Don't Say a Word in My Spleen show the old speed that they had. And this opened the door up for Unia, which was released in 2007. It's a combination of old and new styles. The Harvest is fast-paced, but it contrasts with Under Your Tree. And then there's My Dream is But a Drop of Fuel for a Nightmare, which is a good song, but it's a bizarre medley of everything out there. These two are great albums, and they have great songs on them, but it's still not the kind of stuff that I'm looking for in Sonata Arctica music. Number 3 is Winterheart's Guild. It's their third studio album, when they were still mostly power metal. Songs like Victoria's Secret, Silver Tongue, and the classic The Cage show the true speed and ability of the band. They played faster than it seems possible. It's just ridiculous. I could never play that fast in my life. And when you combine that with the ability of Tony Kakko, it becomes amazing. That's why Winterheart Guild is number 3. Number 2 is Silence, another great album. It's full of fast songs like San Sebastian and Wolf and Raven. They're fast and upbeat and masterfully written, and they're performed with emotion that only Sonata Arctica can have. On the flip side, it does have some more mellow songs, including 2 of their all-time best, Last Drop Falls and Tallulah. They're beautiful love songs that are full of emotion, and they make you seem as if you're in the story, not just listening to it. They're really powerful. And then for number 1, as most of you can tell, is Ecliptica. This is number 1, hands down. It's their first album, released in 1999. This album defines Sonata Arctica in the way that we know them as today. It has tons of hits, including Replica and Full Moon, which is probably Sonata's best and most popular song ever. This album is almost all fast songs, but even slower ones like Replica, Letter to Dana, and My Land are still pretty upbeat. Got parts in there that are fast, some are slow, are great. And this album's just Sonata at their best. The vocals by Tony Kakko are fantastic, and the speed and beauty of the keyboards and guitars outstanding. They all blend together, but at the same time, they stand out so much. That's why Ecliptica's my number 1. This brings me to the end of my countdown. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. I'd love to hear what you think, so please comment.
Sonata Arctica forever.